Right, day 24. I'm still working on the puzzles. I did the actual bundle split last night. That seems okay. I'm going to continue with that today. I've just had breakfast. I want to get on with some job applications as well. No time to lose. Got to keep this thing moving forward. Let's go. Okay, I've got all the puzzles sorted by type. I've got the list out of the computer, which tells me what goes in what bundle, and the bundles have been calculated by a program that I wrote, and it makes sure that there's nothing that's too similar in the same bundle, and that they're generally, hopefully, saleable. I have to put a lot of constraints on it, and this is what it came up with. I think all bar 2 of the bundles are unique, which will get interesting with the listing. But I've got those bundles, the 40, set up on our stock management system, and I've got some barcodes here, 1 to 40, which I've put on these repurposed Royal Mail labels, these cards that go in the top of cages when they're collected. I've repurposed some of those old ones with the 40 barcodes. So let's arrange these into their bundles and we'll see what they look like. They look okay on the list, but only when I get them physically out in front of me I can be really sure. But I'll probably do some time lapse while I do this. So I will about to work very fast. Watch me go. That's the first 6 bundles, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm really going for it here. Of course, you can see what's going to happen. I'm going to run out of floor space. Oh, I'm trying to make myself space. Yeah. Now I'm stacking on top of each other. And then I'm just starting to empty some of the piles. And oh dear, what's happened? Okay. That went well and not so well at the same time. I'm not sure what's gone wrong, but I've got 2 bundles which I haven't got the puzzles for. One of them, I think, I've got a Disney puzzle, but it's the wrong Disney puzzle, so I'll probably put the wrong Disney puzzle in another bundle. And this other bundle, number 38, I've got the Dubai Marina, I've got the wrong Marvel puzzle, and it should be a Science Museum puzzle, not a NASA one. So that's probably subject to 2 other misallocations. So that's going to get interesting, isn't it? So I'm not quite certain how to go about this. I was trying to be careful on the way through. But what I'll do first, I think I've got the quantities right. So I should just double check. Okay, I'm back. It's a little later now. I have been through the list and I've identified that there are quite a few duplicate bundles actually, which is useful. I think the quantities are right, so I must have just made mistakes on the arrangement, on the picking of the specific items. So the only way I can really sort it out is to go through them and stack them up more neatly, because I need to get them out of the way, and check them as I go, and hopefully the problems will show themselves. Okay, we have some news. I've found one of the problems with the bundle. I had put the wrong item in, that is true, but the weird thing, or the interesting thing, is that it was better the way that I did it. Because we've got 2 puzzles which are very similar. These Marvel puzzles. There's 2 versions of this puzzle. The actual puzzle is the same, but they are boxed slightly differently. One has got the 80 years logo on it, and it's a darker colour. The puzzle itself is identical, but they have different barcodes, and I decided to treat them as separate items, because if you sell one and it's got the 80 years on it and they receive the other one, people will complain that it's the wrong one. either the puzzle's actually the same. They, you know, it's got to be the same as the picture basically to protect yourself. But I found that if I put the 81 onto that bundle rather than the normal one, which I've mistakenly put in there, it's actually the same bundle as effectively 3 others. So that's grouped them together nicely. I need to look out for similar situations like that. This was not easy, was it? It's more complicated than I thought at first, but we're getting there. Well, there you have it. That is 120 puzzles, 40 bundles, 8 stacks of 5 bundles. They're all barcoded. Some of them need to be re-barcoded actually, the bundles, because they're duplicates of other bundles that got exactly the same combination of puzzles. So we can give them the same code. In fact, we need to give them the same code. That'll just be a matter of working out which barcodes I need to reprint and slapping them over the top. That won't be too much of a problem. I'll have to adjust the quantities. So for example, I think bundle 1, which is right down here, I think 2, 4 and probably 7 are actually the same combination. So yes, that will make things a little bit easier. But that's it. I can't say this has been pleasant, because it hasn't. I did manage to find all of the issues in the end. Then I found an extra issue that I didn't know about, and then I found out that wasn't an issue at all. And the only issue there was that I was checking it incorrectly. So that caused a little bit of heartache. But that did mean I checked everything. So I think I've got a higher degree of confidence that this is correct now. I just need to make sure that I check them against the listings before I ship them. But yes, finally that bit's done. Now I can just worry about the how to pack them and getting the listings done. I've got a few ideas about that. But this is taking far too long for the amount of money it's going to make me, but I just want this gone. And I'd rather sell it than give it away. So yeah, I think that's enough for tonight though. I think I need to do a bit of job seeking. Big sigh. Do I look tired? I feel tired. I only got 6 hours sleep last night, but I've managed to drive myself through the day. It's good to get the puzzles moving forward. I've done a few other things off camera, which have been okay. I think I'm going to just make myself some noodles now. And yeah, I shall settle myself down. Bit of video editing and some job seeking. So I'll close this video here, and I hope to see you again on day 25. Farewell. Bye bye.